Spicy out! Hey, welcome back. It is finally time for another artsy video. And in this one, I decided to redraw this wonderful first oil painting I've ever did. And it's been exactly 1 year since I drew this. So I thought it would be a nice video idea to redraw the exact same picture and see how much I've improved. My entire oil painting journey will be uploaded in a separate video, which you can watch here. So if you want to see how many drawings I've made in the last year, click this video and you will see an entire oil painting tour. So yeah, and also there's some exciting news to spread. My Etsy shop is back and I've actually put in some new products which you can check out now. The link is down in the description, and here's a cute sneak peek about my new products which launched a week ago. So if you're interested in supporting a small artist, you're free to check it out. As I said, link is down in the description. And without further ado, I would say we start directly with the painting process. So this is where we will start. We have the old drawing from 2023 right here. As you can tell, the color grading is a little bit off, which I will try to improve in this one. I used exactly the same materials as I used with that drawing, so I prepped the canvas and made my sketch, so we can finally start with the new drawing. Also, this time I prepped my color palette, so I won't be in the need to mix every color all over again. As you can see, I used a lot of thinner in my old video, and this was one of the baddest ideas I could ever have because the colors were so less vibrant. So in this piece I used exactly no thinner at all. Throughout this practice year, I learned a lot, and back in the beginning, I used an oil paint base and smudged the paint all over the canvas at first, which was a really big mistake. Well, actually, I know a lot of artists use this technique that you use a base, but for me it does not work. I tried it a few times and it always did not work because I can't layer up my paint. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, it just doesn't work for me. This doesn't mean that it's not working for you, you just have to try it by yourself, but for me, this technique I'm using right now is really working a lot better. And as you can see, if we compare my drawing now with the old one, we can see a lot of improvement. The color is way more colorful, it's way more pigmented. I did the color match right this time, and yeah, it's just showing that you can definitely improve within a year, and I'm really happy about my improvement so far. Also, I always start with the lightest shade. A lot of people start with the darkest shade, but for me, I find it more easy to start with the lightest shade, so I know that I am not allowed to put any dark color in this area. Because if you put a dark color in a light area, you are not able to fix it at all. It's not like with acrylic paint where you can just paint over it. If you're making a mistake with oil paint, you are only able to fix it when you're waiting till it's completely dry to paint over it. And for his uniform, I also was able to find a perfect color match and put on a lot of more detail work, which I'm very, very glad I did, because it gives the new picture a way more detailed look, which I'm very enjoying. I also put a lot of detail work into his hair, and in general, of course, I've improved. You can't deny that. And yeah, I'm just very happy how this work is turning out so far. As you can see here again, I am really trying to avoid layering the color because it just don't work for me. And yeah, it's turning out as I want it to turn out. The only time I use thinner is for this detailed line art here I'm doing right now with the darker color. And with thinner, it does work a lot better because the paint is, as the product is supposed to work, thinner, and you can control it better and you can build it up a little bit. Coming to the background, also I'm using way more paint here. In general, you can see that I'm using more paint right now, because the first painting I did, I was kind of scared to put a lot of color onto the canvas because I just didn't know how the oil paint would react. And this time I'm really going in with the color, layering it a little bit in the background because I want a smooth outcome. And yeah, it's just really more pigmented. Giving this piece the finishing touch by finishing up the edges, and now I just have to vanish it and my piece will be complete, and I am super happy how this one turned out. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to follow and like this video. And if you have any tips on how to improve further, please leave it down in the comments. And yeah, as you can see, you can definitely improve a lot in 1 year, even though you don't practice regularly. So I said, I drew like 7 oil paintings in the last year, which isn't really a big amount of drawings to improve, but still I've improved a lot. I learned a lot, and yeah, never give up. Practice is everything. And yeah, I am very happy with the result, and I think this project is really nice. I consider to do this next year again, and then I have like a process comparison to how much I've improved in 1 year, which could be really cool. And yeah, I think this is a perfect way to compare your improvement. And if you got inspired by this video, feel free to tag me if you do the same thing. And yeah, all my social media is linked down in the description. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Turn into the worst of that. Held on to every broken spot. I wish I never told you